Good afternoon, Southwest Florida. I'm Bri Walling. This Naples Herald Lunch Break is sponsored by our friends at Fusillo Kia of Cape Coral. This afternoon, we'll tell you about a man charged in the shooting and stabbing case of a Naples teen. Law and insurance experts raising the alarm about the Justice Department's latest decision about the Affordable Care Act, and more. Today is Thursday, June 14th, and this is the Lunch Break. A 22-year-old is facing the possibility of life in prison after being convicted on a number of charges related to the 2016 shooting and stabbing of a Naples teen. 22-year-old Kian Cordovian Linton has been convicted of kidnapping, aggravated battery with a firearm causing great harm, and tampering with a witness, victim, or informant following a 2-day trial in Collier County. Reports say that in July of 2016, Linton's 17-year-old victim responded to texts from his girlfriend to meet her ex. The victim met Linton outside, where the perpetrator pulled a gun and forced the victim to walk to a nearby drugstore on Golden Gate Parkway. The victim was loaded into a car, transported to an apartment complex on Airport Road, and then forced to walk to a park. After the victim refused to walk into a wooded area, Linton shot the teen in the shoulder and the back, dragging him into the woods and telling him that he was going to die. The perpetrator then left to retrieve a knife and returned to the scene, stabbing his victim in the throat. Linton was eventually convinced by a friend to bring the teen to a hospital, but threatened to kill the victim if he told the police what had happened. Initially, the victim complied, agreeing to a story made up by Linton, but eventually the truth became known and the perpetrator was arrested in Suwannee County. The teen managed to survive the horrifying ordeal, and Linton's sentencing is scheduled for July 9th. Although his department issued concealed weapons licenses to 291 applicants who should have been disqualified, Agriculture Commissioner and Governor candidate Adam Putnam said Wednesday the breakdown has been corrected and there was no threat to the public. The problem, first reported Friday by the Tampa Bay Times, has led to heavy criticism of Putnam amid his campaign for governor. His comments Wednesday were similar to other statements he's made in recent days to address the controversy. The issue began in February of 2016 when a Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services employee stopped logging into the National Instant Criminal Background Check system to see if applicants seeking state licenses to carry concealed weapons or firearms should be flagged for issues like drug abuse, involuntary mental confinements, dishonorable military discharges, or undocumented immigrant status. The problem wasn't discovered until March of 2017 when an investigation began that revealed 365 applications merited further review, leading the department to revoke 291 of the licenses. The employee who failed to carry out the background reviews has since been fired, and Putnam has said his agency has strengthened the information flow and technology transfer with the Florida Department of Law Enforcement on background checks. Putnam said there is no indication that any of the disqualified people who received concealed weapons licenses were involved in criminal activity while they had the permits. Law and insurance experts say the Trump administration's latest move against Obamacare could jeopardize legal protections on pre-existing medical conditions for millions of people with employer coverage, particularly workers in small businesses. At issue is Jeff Sessions' recent decision that the Justice Department will no longer defend key parts of the Obama-era Affordable Care Act in court. That includes the law's unpopular requirement to carry health insurance, but also widely supported provisions that protect people with pre-existing medical conditions and limit what insurers can charge older, sicker customers. Two independent experts on Wednesday said the administration appears to be taking aim at provisions of the ACA that protect people in employer plans, not only the smaller pool of consumers who buy a policy directly from an insurer. Workers could face the prospect of insurance that doesn't cover their pre-existing conditions when they enroll in a plan with a new employer. University of Michigan law professor Nicholas Bagley said the administration does not appear to have thought through all the consequences of moving against one provision of a health law that has many complicated interlocking parts. And for someone with a pre-existing condition thinking about switching jobs, the answer to the question of whether they would have that coverage could make a life-changing difference. And that was the lunch break for today. I'm Bri Walling. For your twice daily news fix, head over to the Naples Herald YouTube channel and subscribe. Leave us a comment to let us know your thoughts on the news or what you would like to hear about. The lunch break airs Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. right here at naplesherald.com. And don't forget to check out our morning report that also airs Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.